Mass Effect 3, being the final game in the original Mass Effect trilogy, was a game that pulled out all the stops and showed us exactly how much our choices mattered from the previous games. However, despite all the epic moments and tear-jerking scenes, Mass Effect 3 still has one issue that still plagues it, even after the Legendary Edition version. And that is the fact that the game world didn't really change much around you as the story went on. One example of this are your war assets. No matter how many military assets you collected, you just didn't really see them in-game. Combine this with a lack of female representation for any other race other than humans, and you have yourself a game world that isn't as immersive as you'd want it to be. How's it going, guys? Mr. Holton here. And if you ever felt that Mass Effect 3 could have been much more immersive, well then I've got the thing for you. Introducing the LE3 Diversification mod. Now, instead of this being a mod that affects your squad mates, which are the kind of mods that I usually cover on this channel, this mod changes a bunch of other things for the surrounding game world. Let's start right off the bat with the fact that we now have a more diverse mix of Turians on the battlefield over on Palaven's moon. Included with this are of course female Turians, and I even found a female biotic Turian pacing in front of her squad, which is pretty cool. Another example here is this Volus that's standing in the Turian camp next to the weapons crates, which makes total sense, since Volus tend to be merchants and providers of goods. Now after you've completed Palaven, you'll be gaining Turian war assets, and as we make our way over to the Citadel docking bay, you'll finally get to see the results of your hard work. Yes, this mod now shows off your collected war assets. Here we see a Turian frigate patrolling outside. One mission later, I got to see an Alliance ship instead. But that's not all, because after making peace on Rannoch, you will also get to see Quarian and Geth ships patrol outside as well. The Citadel now also evolves much more clearly with each mission. As more and more species flee their planets, you will be seeing many more types of individuals flocking to the Citadel. Here's what looks like an Asari matron at the reception.
Yeah, boy.
We also finally get to see some more female Solarians around the Citadel, as well as even more female Turians. Hell, there's even a pretty large number of female Batarians at the refugee camp, which makes so much more sense considering that the Batarians' home system was hit the hardest during the Reaper assault. There's changes literally everywhere on the Citadel, at least when it comes to the NPCs. Making your way around the Citadel, you will be seeing constantly changing individuals. One example of immersiveness is when I saw these three individuals. One female Turian, one Asari, and one Solarian. And for some strange reason, it just struck me that this might have been a squad of their own. But now, the female Turian is the only one left standing out of this trio of friends. Now this isn't stated anywhere to be the actual story behind these three individuals, I just made it up. But this mod really gives you small little moments like this that can massively impact the immersiveness of the environment. Now going outside the Citadel, we'll again see that several missions and war zones have been changed up. Going to Surkesh, you'll notice that the Solarians now vary much more in their appearance, especially their skin color. And going to Thessia, we'll now see a more brutal scene of dead Asari lying around instead of the usual body bags. Now as you can see, most of these Asari are missing their heads. This is of course not intended. Since it is a mod, things like this tend to happen, especially since it's still in the alpha stage. Now the mod creator, Tidius, has himself stated that he wants to add many more things to this mod, and I'll be keeping a close eye on it for sure. Because honestly, it's a long way to Mass Effect 4 or 5, and we need mods like this to keep us occupied. Remember to endorse this mod in case you like it over on Nexus Mods. I've also left a link to it in the description below. Also, here's an important message not related to the mod. So if you want to see me talking about breakdowns, Easter eggs, and other cool stuff for TV shows and movies and other media, head on over to Halton Entertainment, which is my secondary channel. Because everything that is not related to gaming and Mass Effect will be uploaded over there. So remember to subscribe to that channel as well. By the way, I just uploaded a video about Stranger Things, so if you're a fan of that show, check that video out as well. As always, have a great day, guys. Mr. Hilton, signing out.